Yo, what's up? This is Darren from the band An Honest Mistake. I play the guitar and I sing.
And I'm Amanda. I don't know what to say.
You sing.
I sing. I just, the voice, Jawa.
I'm Thomas. I play the guitar as well, lead guitars.
I'm Sunny. I play the bass.
And I'm Eugene. I play the drums.
Okay, cool. Then he was very specific. He had to say, I play the lead guitars. Not just guitar, lead guitars.
I play the lead bass. The only bass.
Second bass.
The definition of rock to me, it's always been against the grain, going against the norm, doing everything that is anti-mainstream. So that for me is rock. Yeah. In a way, under the family of rock, it's punk and emo, and that's what I have always identified as. Yeah.
That was very technical. That's very technical. Rock to me is, I guess, freedom of expression. Other than that, it's always been part of the culture since I was born, I guess. So, what about you, Thomas? I don't know, man.
I don't know. I'm lost for words, man. You guys took all the words out of my mouth, right? Yeah. For me, I think it's more. I think it's everything. Everything about it is art. Like what she said, freedom of expression and all. I can't get any better words, guys. I really can't. Yeah. So, go to you, Sunny.
Sunny would be able to do a much better job than you.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure because he represents a Singapore agency,
What?
music agency. I'm pretty.
He's more affluent, is that what you're saying?
What are you trying to imply, man?
Fight.
Rock. What is the definition for me is, to me, it's like what everyone else said, which is a form of expression of music. I mean, you can like all the different types of genres, pop, R&B, soul, disco, funk, whatever it is. But rock in itself helps to express a different side of rebelliousness or a different side of creativity that I can invoke happiness, anger, or even sadness. So, and it's also a lifestyle as well. If the way that we dress, and it just shows how much creative we can be.
Well said, man. I almost cried.
That's a ChatGPT answer.
My definition of rock as a drummer is always heavy kick drums, loud snare, big crashes, and it's like a tigda. I think that's the
Okay, that's cool. That's why you play big cymbals, right? So Zildjian, please, okay, time to sponsor, huh? So we just put out our album in 2024, so that was last year, and it's called the Lonely Hearts Club. So we will play some of these tracks, and 2 of them out of the 3 are from the Lonely Hearts Club, and all these songs were written throughout the pandemic. And the main reason why we're here also is to celebrate, I guess the kind of like the hit track, which features Amanda. That's why she's here with us, and she in fact wrote the entire song, and I just chimed in a little bit of the verses and the bridge, and that's kind of how it summed up the whole album. So I Suffocate was basically the last song that we wrote for the album, and it was launched in April last year. We launched it on purpose during Ramadan, and we just wanted to have a small cozy event. So that's kind of how it all happened. So all these songs are songs that were written throughout the pandemic. I think for me, I was questioning myself of what it really means to be in a band in 2025, or at least at that period was throughout the pandemic, right? What it meant to be a band then, and how I truly felt about everything, because our old album, our previous stuff has always been very happy. It's always been very cheery, very pop punk, very let's run away, very bubblegum pop. So with this album, it's a lot darker, tackles like different topics of depression and death and loss and all these things. So for me, I feel that the Lonely Hearts Club, which is the name of the album, is a mature side of the band. and at some point, we all just needed to grow up. So the music became a little bit more darker, a bit more atmospheric as well, and so that's a little bit about the band and the album. But we are right now at a phase where we're transitioning into another section of our careers, where the style of music is also kind of like switching. Throughout the pandemic, it was all very angry and angsty, and we can hear like the wave of music throughout 2025. It's there's kind of like a resurgence of like old school emo, bands like Turnstile and stuff like that. I mean, they've always been around, but now it's becoming more and more popular and more mainstream as well. And we're kind of like, okay, so where are we now? We did this heavy stuff. Are we gonna go back to pop punk? Are we gonna, mix a bit of the heavy stuff and the pop punk stuff? So right now we're at a transition period, but we're also, just kind of like figuring out where we're gonna go. And I think that's what makes music so exciting, because we get to explore things, and especially with like doing stuff on the computer and all that now, which were things that we didn't used to do before. Now we get to express ourselves in a very, very different manner. So I think for what's coming up next, new songs for sure, but we're also planning a nationwide tour, which we did in 2022. But this time round, I think we want to go a little bit heavier. I mean, in terms of like playing like local shows, and Kuching is basically in our calendar at this point of time. We want to do Penang, Johor, Melaka, Ipoh, the usual, right? And then go to Kuantan, and then go
go
KK
back to
as well.
Thailand.
Yeah, and Thailand too. Yeah, I think we haven't been out of the country since the pandemic. So the last gig that we did that was out of the country was 2018.
2018. Yeah.
So I think we definitely want to do more of that. In fact, in 2020 we were supposed to go to Japan, but the lockdown happened. So yeah. What's happening next? All these things. So definitely follow our socials. We are at AHM Band, and everything's pretty much there. We're all very, 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 very reachable. Just drop us a text, drop us a message if you want to talk to us. Amanda has a lot of followers, and if you want to talk to her, you can.
Hi, we're an honest mistake.
And I'm Amanda.
Saksikan Rabu Rock live di YouTube Rakita.my dan teruskan mendengar Rakita 107.9. Let's go.